2, 1.
What up, everybody? It's your girl Adela, so just in case you didn't know, so.
What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ SJ614, just in case you want some more.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your favorite YouTube CEO, Monet Danielle, also your guest host for this month. And we are
The New York Dolls. Hey. Hey.
And today we have with us
Gineris. Hi.
Hey, hello. Yes, Gineris in the motherfucking Dolls house. What it do? What it do? Hi. Yes.
In the Dolls house.
The
So
New York
happy to
Dolls
have
is
you
a... Yo, guys, we need to stop smoking. So you guys know that the New York Dolls is a weekly podcast run by a team of multicultural millennials, bringing you pop culture, chit-chat, current events, and a dose of New York City.
This show is comprised of 3 sections that are broken up into smaller segments. The main sections are the subway, Empire State of Mind, and Times Square.
Yes, and if you hear anything you like, please use the hashtag TNYD or mention us at the New York Dolls so we can chat it up with y'all and shit, alright? And call and text us please at 520-815-6670 and leave us a voicemail, a message, anything you want to say, let it out.
Let it out.
Do it, okay? And if you missed that again, it's 520-815-6670.
Yo, pause. I just realized I could do that Times Square echo on my own now since I'm doing audio.
Are you gonna add it?
I'm gonna add it. We're gonna see what it sounds like.
Echoes?
It's cute, but I can make it cut. Here we go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into the first section of the show. This is the subway. Now the segments in this section correlate with the New York City MTA subway line. Since we have Gineris, our guest, we're going to make her ride our subway line, train from train to train, starting with the G train. This is the guest train.
G for Gineris.
G for you.
Garcia.
G for you, yes.
Yes, welcome. What it do, mama?
Welcome to the Dos Empire.
Thank you for having me. How you feeling?
I'm good. A little
What's
nervous.
up?
I'm not gonna lie.
A little nervous?
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I feel like you got the aces though. I feel like once you warm up, you got this.
She already got this.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
tell us a little bit about who you are, Gineris. Who you are and what do you do?
I am a freelance director in New York City. I focus mostly on theater.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about trying to do more TV stuff, like figure out cameras and such.
Oh.
What else about me? Oh, I'm from New York.
Yeah.
I was born in the Bronx, raised in Bronx.
One native.
Started the 3rd chapter in Washington Heights.
Oh.
Watch
Yeah. Like a true Dominican, finally made my way up there.
Yes.
And that's it for that.
So when did you necessarily get into theater? And when you did you know that directing was always going to be your track?
I got into theater, so I was a really young girl. I loved to like sing and dance, and when I got bored, that's what I would do.
What would you sing and dance? So I used to sing and dance too.
Oh, competition much?
No, Lauren. No,
You want to battle or not? Like,
It's too early.
trying to battle or not? This is her train. This is her train.
What songs were you singing and dancing? Because
anything and everything.
Sang and danced.
Honestly, I have a very clear memory though of when I was younger. There was also a picture to correlate this, but I don't know. I think that picture is long lost. But it was me and my 2 sisters singing "Oops, I Did It Again" with the choreography.
Yes, come on, choreography.
I don't know right now. I'm sorry.
That's the one.
Remember, it's like this
That's the best
like, heart thing that she would do all the time.
Yeah.
You know, the early 2000s heart emotion that most
Heartthrob emotion.
She always has the best bridges in all her songs.
Yeah. Oh, and so I always like to entertain, like perform and stuff like that. And because of that, a family friend of ours told me about this children's theater. So I joined the children's theater, and I was in it since I was like 12.
Something called Rat Queen. It was like a Rat Queen.
Where's
rapper.
Yale?
It's in New Haven.
New Haven.
Yep, it's really
question
close to here. It's
for
really easy to
everybody.
get to New York from New Haven.
It's in New York?
No, it's in New Haven.
Okay.
It's in Connecticut. Connecticut. New Haven is in Connecticut. But
Yes.
I think it was like New Haven, like Mercury, New Haven, Mars. I don't know where in the world this place is.
So like you have to take an acting class and you have to take like a history class, a theory class. But then other than that, you can do whatever you want.
So out of the whole liberal arts degree, what was your favorite subject? Like, what was your favorite thing to explore and that you was just like, yes, I live for this?
Most of the classes that I ended up taking were like race and ethics and
Okay, come through.
like all that like
awareness and type social.
Yeah, I took a class called Latino New York, so I
Yes.
cheated a little bit.
For the cheat code through the bloodline.
Yo, this is how. Stop me if I'm rambling, but in that class, we actually ended up touring my neighborhood. Like,
Wow.
and
Barrio?
yeah, Museo del Barrio does gentrification
How many
tours.
white
I'm not sure
people
if
were
they
in
still do
that
it. Enough.
Wait, what was that? You gotta say that again for us who don't. I missed that Spanish term. Would you?
Oh, El Museo del Barrio is a museum in Spanish Harlem. It's on 104. I think it's on 105 between 105 and 106 right along the park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So you're studying in Yale, and then you graduate.
And now I'm here. I've been 2 years out, and I've been directing professionally for those 2 years, as well as figuring my life out as a young 20-something.
Artists in New York City.
I got to be in a show with Gineris. I get to be in two. Gineris.
Yes.
I'm doing Communal Spaces again. A different show, obviously. And it's
course.
actually going to be in Barrio.
Ow, fuck it up. Yeah, the first was the 1 Minute Play Festival.
No, the first was Communal Spaces.
Was it really?
Yeah, because we did Communal Spaces in the summer around this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had already met like the whole gang and stuff.
And then we did Women in Play Festival in December.
That makes sense. Yeah. I have no perception of time, so I believe
Time is a
you.
construct,
Yeah.
as some people tell me.
I think what is it? Like circularly, like those aliens from Arrive. You ever seen that movie?
I've never seen it around.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't seen a
good.
lot of like alien movies.
And that one was really good. But okay, so you're here. Now, how does one go about finding these like director jobs that you have? Like how do you do it?
It's the golden question.
Yeah.
I think directing is one of the jobs in theater specifically, but I think in general, where it's kind of hard to find a track. Like there's a hard way to do. And I think I'm slowly trying to like be comfortable with that, because honestly it just means that I can do whatever the fuck I want and like
True. Hello.
see like figure out what I need from there. But yeah, there's not one way to do it. There's a lot of different things to do, to try, and
How did Gineris do it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
to be honest, I kind of did do what I said, but I worried about it, so I didn't actually like not give a fuck about it. But I just did what I wanted to do, what I felt was important at the time, or like ended up needing to be done. I'm also really bad at saying no to things.
Okay.
So I just ended up saying yes to a bunch of shit and then doing a bunch of things.
And it worked for your advantage.
I ended up meeting people and then learned how I want to work and like who I want to work with,
Right.
who I never want to work with.
That's important. Yes, that is important for the soul. You go ahead, girl.
Hello.
It takes people years to learn that.
So
I'm
does it
still
take, so does it take, what does it take, like, so let's say, like, if I was looking for some type of directorial job, like, is there like a website database for?
There's
like,
not really a website. This is really the thing. There's
Yeah,
not
there's
really
nothing.
any.
Is it just like you need a portfolio?
Well, yes. So ideally, you'd make work, and then people come see your work, and that way, like you one have work to create a portfolio off of, and two have people coming to see your shit.
And by
But it's
making
like-
work, you mean like do like you
Put
write
up
a
your-
play?
Yeah, either put up your own work or like work with people. Like I so far have done a lot of assisting,
Mm-hmm.
and what that does is that gets me into rooms with professional directors. I get to watch them. I get to sometimes like have a say, like or like very little. Usually it's just like take notes and like we'll talk about your notes and then I'll do what I want to do anyways.
And so you kind of
Yeah, like I'm assistant directing. So
but directing, okay.
I'm just another like observer in the room, another set of eyes to really like support.
Yeah, but you put
process.
yourself in those spaces because that's like what you want.
Yeah, I learned, and it's also been on shows.
That's key.
Yeah, shows that I felt I needed to do. Like I needed to be in the room for that. Yeah.
So what are you working on something now? What can we look for? Look out for?
Yeah. So the next thing is going to be Communal Spaces is a festival that by this company called the Motor Company, and they do. Derek was in the first Bronx-born that I did. It was called Serpents by Lisa Drain.
Where is Communal Spaces?
Communal Spaces is the festival for the company, and they do it all over the place. So they did it in Brooklyn last year, and they're doing it in Barrio this year.
Okay.
And it's
all staying in that area.
Yeah, and it's what the festival is focused on works. They pair a player with a director at a space, a garden, in the city, in the neighborhood that they're in. So in this case, in Barrio. Mine is going to be at Herb Garden on 111th between 3rd and Lexington.
Yeah.
And the play takes place in the garden. So it'll be.
I performed in a garden once too,
Yeah?
in the Lower East Side, in one of those like
which
community gardens, by like Avenue D and.
I actually know that. I think
Is
is it close to the Poetry Cafe?
around there, yeah.
I know. So I'm fond of that park.
Cool.
Yes. All right. So, what is? Oh, I mean, I guess you just said it. I was gonna say, what is Gineris doing presently?
Oh, so yeah, that's the festival that's coming up. I'm also I've been working a little bit with intern theater.
Yes, intern.
Kind of a lot more like fluid with that. They're just doing what comes my way. I'm also thinking about doing some producing work with them, just because they have the space.
And what's the whole thing with intern theater? Like, what are they? What is it?
Intern theater is the Latino theater
Ow.
established in 1966.
Hello, come on.
Hey.
Her story.
Yes, her story.
To be honest, I'm pretty new there. I'm still just learning a lot about the history, but it's a place. I really love the community. It's the first. Well, not the first place. It's another group. This is actual literal place. Sorry, Robin. The second community I think I found here in the city that like really like touches on everything that I wanted
stand for.
Yeah, because it's like really nitty gritty. A lot of like Latino history there. A lot of like dramatic works that like I look up to and
That's awesome.
You like drama.
Well,
Yes. Well, historical drama. That like helps you find who you
I like
are.
drama
So
on stage. I like it when it's like when I can like control it and it's like right there.
yes. Control.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I can be like, okay, that's the drama there, and we're done.
Hello.
Okay, and here's the solution.
Right,
Get the message, people. Get the message.
So I want to know, what does Gineris see in her future?
In my future?
Yeah.
In my near future?
Sure.
In my 5 years.
Near and
5 years.
Well, I'm kind of doing what I want to be doing for my life, which is great. I just want to be able to do it better
What a beautiful
and
sentence.
more effectively.
Yes.
And there's still things I want to do.
wait, say that one more time. Oh.
I totally missed it.
No, I just want to hear it again. This was amazing.
Rewind that
I
shit.
immediately forgot how I phrased it. I said, I'm doing what I want to do for my life now. I just want to be able to do it better and more successfully, and be able to. I think I want to link more of like my goals a little like more stably.
Okay.
In a more stable way.
Yeah.
Like I want to be more connected to my community. I feel like I'm doing my best in terms of where I'm at now. Like I got the bills too.
Yes.
I can't be out here.
Good job.
Like I want to volunteer a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that a lot when I was before I went to college.
Where you were volunteering?
Mostly through my school and through church and things like that. I grew up very Catholic.
What was some of the type of programs you did? Like,
Well, I also had the scholarship that helped me find a lot of programs for cheap/free. I ended up doing things like in like soup kitchens and things like that, but also like building bikes for kids.
Why you got bikes? I would love to see me in a soup kitchen.
Well, you better keep fucking
Please,
dreaming.
let's do it.
Unless I'm
You
getting
have to be
soup.
humble. Be humble.
What type
Being
of
in a soup
person are
kitchen
you?
does not
No,
make me
you have to be able to be humble and serve the poor.
I can serve the poor in a
Yeah,
different way. You
sometimes.
will not catch me in a soup kitchen.
I mean, like for community service action hours when I was in high school, I definitely did like a turkey day, like well, you know when you serve the old people.
I love doing.
No.
So
Serve the old
Thanksgiving,
people.
on Thanksgiving when everybody goes.
Yeah, you know, like before I go eat dinner with my family at like 9 o'clock in the morning, I would go to the community center, Sunnyside Queens, shout out to Sunnyside Queens.
There it is.
You know, we would serve the old people breakfast, because you know some of them didn't have families and stuff like that.
Yeah, I told myself a couple of years ago that I was doing no more type of catering.
What? This was before catering though, bro.
No, I'm talking about if the reason why you will not catch me in the soup kitchen because I'm not serving.
No,
Yeah, I'm not. I'll plant a tree in a garden somewhere, but you will not catch me in a soup kitchen.
Excuse me.
What about a clothes drive?
I'm
Can we get a
down
clothes
to
drive?
plant a tree.
Can we get a clothes drive?
Green thumb.
I bet you do, baby.
My dad, every year he has like an embargo too on 110. He serves anyone who wants to eat for Thanksgiving. Like we do it in the morning.
So cute.
So yeah, that's where I see myself being more of a badass bitch.
Yes.
I'm thinking
Better
about
serve that community.
I'm thinking about grad school is because like these days it doesn't hurt to have another degree if you can get it for free.
Hello.
Which is finesse. Finesse. You better get it, girl.
I'm not going. That's the only way.
You smart, Gineris. You smart.
Yes, you are.
What's your GPA? You don't mind me asking.
In college or high school, because they're very different.
Let's go when we're responsible.
Let's go high school.
High school, I had a 4.0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's how you got into Yale, mama.
Yes.
In college, I graduated with a 3.25 cumulative.
That's
I had some
fucking good.
I had some roller coaster semesters, y'all. It was like
Don't we all?
We
Yeah,
wasn't
fall
all
was
so we
fall was
know.
like good girl. The spring was like
Yeah.
I did most of my shows in the spring, so I was like
No, I'm not gonna
Yes, and performing.
Okay, go the fuck off. I love it. I love it. What piece of advice would you give to somebody that is just starting out on the path of directorial work?